Hey guys, welcome back. This is Mike Hermes at Image Tutorials, and today we're going to do another subscriber request. And the request was, can you model the guard tower out of the Walking Dead series? All right, so that's what we're going to do today. Okay, so one thing to always keep in mind when you're modeling something is think about the scene that it's going to be used in, if it is a scene at all, or maybe it's just an image, okay? Reason for that is if you are creating a close-up scene, you're going to have a couple of segments of your model very close up, and you need to pay attention to great detail. If you got a scene that is somewhere in the background, obviously you do not. Okay? So we're going to start off with the most complex part of the tower, which is the stairs up to the platform. Now, based on the images that I've found, you don't actually see stairs, but I read on several forums and so forth that apparently there are some. So that's what we're going to do first, okay? So we're going to start off with a polygon cube. We're going to drag that out in the grid, something like that. We're going to pull that up. We're going to hit 5 for shaded mode. And let's make that nice and thin. So hit R and scale it into about that, and maybe bring it down as well. Okay, something like that. All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to right click, we're going to go to vertex, we're going to drag select that. Then we're going to switch to our front view, and we're going to hit W and we're going to pull that up to an extent that you believe is suitable for stairs to be up like that. Okay, right click object mode, select it, and bring it down so it's touching your grid line over there. All right, cool. Next, what we're going to do is we are going to hit Control D to copy that, and we're going to pull that over to, let's say, here. Something like so. Okay. We're going to create another cube for our first step. Just pull that out and pull it up. Something like that. We're going to move it out. And let's get that into position. So first we need to check from this view here. And we need to leave some room for posts to hold on to. So we're going to hit R, we're going to scale it in, but not all the way. Let's say something like that. Obviously we need to bring it down to our first step. And from this view here, we got a good feel where that first step should be. Okay. So we're going to have it on top, actually, sorry. Let's bring it out to, let's say, there. Now what's important is that when we align this, we have this corner touching that diagonal line, okay? And from this view, we'll get something like that. Actually needs to come in a little bit. Okay, so we're going to bring it into that corner touching that line. Okay, which will give us this effect here. All right, cool. And now we're going to switch to this view. We're going to hit Control D to duplicate. And we're going to set our initial step distance. So let's zoom in. Okay, and we're going to bring that out until these two lines are touching, like so. And then we're going to bring that up until that corner is touching here again, which will give us this, all right? Now what we're going to do is we're going to hit Shift D, and we're going to copy that all the way up. Now usually it's going to be a little bit off, but it doesn't look that bad. Let's just check that. Okay, not bad at all. Cool. And now what we're going to do is we're going to create some posts so people can hold on to that, all right? So we're going to create another polygon cube. Pull it up, hit R, scale it in to make it nice and thin, and stretch that out a bit. Let's get that into position. So switch to this view here. Okay, hit F to zoom in. We're going to hit W, we're going to move that over here, and we're going to pull that up until it's sitting on the first step. And from this view, we're going to hit F to zoom in, and we're going to bring it in and position it there. Okay, we're going to hit Control D to duplicate that, and we're going to move on over there. Let's see how that looks from our perspective view. Okay, not too sure whether that's too thick or not. Actually, not too bad. Okay, cool. So we've got those. We're going to select these two. We're going to go to our polygon menu, Mesh, Combine. Okay, we're going to go back to this view here. And let's move them out to roughly, let's say, halfway, and bring them up. Actually, it looks like it didn't duplicate. Control D. That's better, yep. Roughly halfway. Bring that up. Modify center pivot. Hit F. Okay, we're going to bring that down so it's sitting on our step. Let's bring it to roughly the middle. Yeah, like that. So we'll do these to the middle as well. Hit W, modify center pivot to about the middle. Okay, so we got those there. Drag select those, Control D, and we're going to move that over here. We're going to pull that up, hit F to zoom in, like that. Okay, excuse me. So that's our initial step. All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to create a little platform. So for that, we're going to right click, go to face, right there. And we're going to drag that out, something like, maybe a bit bigger, something like that. Okay. And then we're going to hit the insert key. And we're going to, let's try that again. We're going to pull that until we're at that edge. And we're going to hit R. And we're going to stretch, oops. Looks like I missed something here. I'll do it different, it's fine. Take that face right there, hit W and pull that out. Something like that. Okay. Cool. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take this entire thing, right click, object mode. Come on. There we go. Mesh, combine. We're going to hit Control D to duplicate that, E to rotate it, like so. A bit further. Let's make sure we're at minus 180. There we go. We're going to go to our top view. We're going to hit W, and we're going to move that over here. Hit F to zoom in. We're going to pull that out so that that step is lined up with that step, like that. And we're going to tweak this a little bit. Right click edge, drag select, and push that out so it's aligned with that step there. And we'll do the same down here. Drag select those, right click edge, drag select that, and pull that out like that, which will give us this. Then we're going to right click object mode, select that whole thing, and we're going to start to bring that up. Okay. So let's see what we got. I'll just check that from this view. We need a bit more height. So we're going to bring that up to there. And actually, I want it to line up like that and bring it down a little. I'll just zoom in so you can see that. Okay, like that. We'll figure these things out later. Okay. All right. So we've got stairs going up to a platform. Now it's really possible that we're not going to need this platform because we're going to end up on a platform. Okay. So for that, we're going to go to mesh and separate. We're going to select that guy, hit delete, and I'll take these two and hit delete as well. Okay. That's going on here. That looks about right. Now what we can do here is take these two, pull them out, and pull them down like that. Let's line them up correctly. You have to zoom in, modify center pivot, and we're just going to bring that in and pull it up just a little. Okay, which will give us something like this. We're going to select these mesh separate. That guy. Mesh separate. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hit Control D. Hit W. And pull that out until we're at the edge. Let's check that. There we go. Right, cool. That looks okay. Okay, now we're going to create some bars, if you will, to hold on to that. So we're going to create a polygon cube. Pull it out, pull it up slightly. Let's make this 0.5 by 0.5, and we'll tweak that later. We're going to bring that in. Check from our top view. It needs to be above these here. So we're going to pull that out. Let's hit R and scale it in just a bit, like so. That seems to be okay. Cool. We're going to check it from this view. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit W. We're going to pull that up. And we're going to pull that out because that is actually our starting point up here. Right there. We're going to hit the insert key to get this over here so I can see what I'm doing. All right. And we're going to align that. Okay. We're going to go to Edit Mesh, Insert Edge Loop Tool, and I'm going to create one right there. Okay. And then we're going to go over here, right click, hang on, hit Q on the keyboard, right click Object Mode, right click Vertex, drag select these, hit W, and we're going to bring that way down. And we're going to bring that in and up. Okay, now let's see how we're going to position that. We want the top line to just hit that corner. So let's see how we're doing here. That looks about right. Let's check it from this view here. Looks a little bit thick. Okay, so right click object mode. We're going to hit R and we're going to push that in something like so. That's a little bit too much. All right, something like that. Okay, cool. We got that object selected. We're going to hit Control D and W to move it over. Let's check from our top view to make sure that we are aligned correctly, like that. Looks okay. All right, cool. Now we're going to go up here. We're going to right click. Actually, that one's fine. We're going to right click, go to face, select that face, and we're going to pull that out. Hit F to zoom in, like that. So that section is fine. All right. Now we need one over here, obviously, and we need one there. So, let me think. So we're going to create another cube. We're going to drag that out, pull that up. We're going to hit W. We're going to move that up and roughly towards where we need to be. Okay, let's go to our top view. All right. So we're going to move that down until it's okay over there. We need to bring it in quite a bit, so scale it in. Hit W and move that to that corner like that. Okay, we're going to pull that up. That looks about right. Let's pull it in just a little. Thickness looks okay, but we need to bring in these edges. So that is this view here. We're going to hit F. Right click, edge, drag select those. Pull it in so it's aligned. And that seems to be our vertical post there. So select those and bring that out there. Okay. Height-wise, there's quite a difference, so we are going to hit the Insert key, bring that pivot point up, and switch to this view here, hit R. Let's try that again. Object mode, W to move, Insert key. Let's pull that up and check that from this view. Pull it up a bit more. Yeah, there we go. We're going to hit R and we're going to start to scale that in until we're at a point where we have the same thickness. Bit more. Yeah. What we can do is just hit W and push it out just a tad. Okay, cool. All right, let me think. Okay, these posts are a little bit thicker for some reason. Not quite sure why. It's not that it's wrong, but okay, we'll check it out in a sec. Okay, so we're going to take this guy. We're going to hit Control D. We're going to hit E. We're going to rotate it by -90, like that. Select it, hit W, push that out. Check our top view. Okay, cool. We're going to Move it in like that. Okay, and now we need to flip this over like so. And we're going to go to Edit Mesh, Insert Edge Loop Tool. Right there. Hit Q on your keyboard. So that looks about right. Okay. And then we're going to right click, go to vertex, drag select those. And we are going to hit W and move that out and move that up. Now here we have the same deal. We want this edge to hit that diagonal line. So we're going to select that from this view here. Pull it up a bit more, something like that. That looks about right. Okay. Not too bad. All right. Then we are going to right click, object mode, take that guy, hit Control D, move it over there, back to our top view. And where are our posts? There they are. That looks about right. Same height and so forth. We just need to remove this section here. So for that, right click, face, drag select those, hit delete. And what do we got here? Get rid of that as well. Okay. This should be connected. Looks okay. So we got the biggest part of our stairs done. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this guy and I'm going to use that as my platform. So I'm going to hit Control D, modify center pivot. We're going to move that out until we're at exactly one step. And then we're going to move that up. And let's use that as our platform. So right click, edge, select these, and pull that out. So that means that we need a couple of these. Control D, hit W, modify center pivot. I want those about here. Okay, I know that this is a bit tedious, but it's really important for what the final thing is going to look like. We need to just adjust this just a little bit. So edge, just bring it, oops. Object mode, select that, right click edge, take that guy, edge, select it, pull it down. Okay, and that will allow us to select this guy, right click vertex, drag select, and I actually want both of them, but I'll have to tweak that in a sec. Like that. Right click vertex. And pull that down. There you go. So that's the main part of our stairs. All right. Now these stairs are going to be next to the wall of the building. These are going to be just, floating in thin air, so to speak. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to extend a couple of these posts. All right. So how we're going to do that? We're going to, let's see if I can get that view. Yeah, this looks fine. So I got that guy. And I got, which one is that? No, not that one. I can't approach it from here, I think. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Nope. Same problem there. Okay, I'll do it in my perspective view. So I want that one, that one, that one, and that one to extrude down to hold out the platform. And actually even that one. And that one is not necessary. Actually, neither is this one. They're sitting next to the wall. Okay, so I got those. Mesh, combine, modify center pivot. Make sure that our center pivot is at the top. So hit the insert key and move that way up until it's sitting on that line there, like so. And then we're going to hit R and we're going to scale those out. And actually, it would be helpful if we had a floor plan, but I'll just use our grid line. Okay. So we're going to keep on dragging that until we're at the ground plane, like that. All right. Cool. Okay. So that's holding us up. We're going to repeat that with these two. So that one and that one. Okay. Mesh. Combine. There we go. Modify center pivot. We're going to switch to this view here. Hit F to zoom in. Insert key to move that way up to the top. Right there. That should be good. I hope. Let's see. Hit R. Yeah. All right. So we're going to stretch that down as well to there. And hopefully I got both of them, and I do. Yeah, cool. Okay, so that looks about right. And once we have a floor plan, we're good. And now we need to put some cross sections in here to get that, more steady. Okay. So for that, what we're going to do simply is take these two, hit Control D, hit W to move that over until they're in line with these two, like that. Oops, like that. All right. Then we're going to right click, go to vertex, drag select those. And we're going to pull those over. Hit F to zoom in. And get these in there. Okay. Then we're going to take these again. Hit Control D. Move them until they're aligned here. Like that. Right click. Let's make sure we're aligned here. Like that. Right click vertex. Nope. I hate it when that happens. So where are my copies? Let's just go back a sec here. Okay, so these two, all right. There we go. Right click vertex. And I just want, no, I don't want those. That's the one I want. Vertex, drag select. I'll fix the other in a second. Hit F to zoom in. Get that nice and aligned. Take that guy. Right click vertex, select those. Hit F to zoom in. Get that aligned, fine. So that's working two ways, that's good. And we're going to take this guy and extend it, which is the one that's opposite to that one, which is that one. All right. So again, we're going to move to this view here. we're gonna, yep, we're gonna go to modify center pivot, hit the insert key, move that guy way up like that, hit R, and scale that guy down until it's on our grid line, like so. Okay, that looks a bit better. Cool. So that looks good. And then we need two more in here. Okay, so I'm just going to take these two, Control D, hit W, move that out, mesh, combine, modify center pivot. We're going to hit E, we're going to rotate that. All right, so let's make sure we're at -90. There we go. And let's see if this is a fit or not. At least we have a reference. So we'll just move that in here and see what we got. It would be a complete miracle if that would be an exact fit. But nevertheless, like I said, we have a reference. Okay. So we're going to zoom in here. And we're going to right click, go to vertex, and drag select those. Not those. There we go again. Right click, vertex. Come on. What I'll do is I'll go to mesh separate. Select that guy. Right click, vertex. When that happens, that drives me nuts. And I have no idea why, because it just should work. Okay, nevertheless, we'll do this. We'll modify center pivot. And let's move that into position like so. Let's check our perspective view. And I want it to be clean and stay clean. So right click vertex. Now it's working. Okay. Okay. We're going to select these two and we're going to bring that in until it's just inside. Okay. We're going to go down here. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to drag select those, 1 and 2. We're going to bring that in. And now we need to hit 4, which will allow us to select these two, because we now have a section of wood that is thin up here and broad down there. Something like that. Okay, let's repeat that at this end. And I promise you, we're almost done with the stairs. But again, you know, it's a really important piece to work on. So, and we'll just bring that in just a bit, and then we'll go up here, hit 5 for shaded mode, select these two, bring that in like that. And hit 4, select these two, hit 5, and bring that in a little bit, which gives us this here. Now, object mode, there we go. We'll just select something so we can get a clear view of this. This looks pretty cool. Let's see, that one's sitting next to the wall, so that's fine. And I think our stairs are done. All right, cool. We're going to throw in a ground plane to get a reference. So we're just going to drag that out, something like so. Alrighty. And now let's start on the building. Okay. We're going to create a polygon cube. Let's pull that up. From our top view, it's important that we have the complete span of our stairs. So we're going to move that First of all, so it's touching our stairs, or very close anyway. A bit more, like that. And we want it to move out to at least our platform over here, okay? So we're going to right-click, go to Edge, drag-select those, and let's go to, let's say, there. Let's check our polycube here. Now that's, let's see. That's what we got. All right. Right-click, object mode, select this guy. I'm just checking some values here. Okay, so 18, let's make that 19. And let's make that 19. And then we're going to push that out like so. That will give us the square that we were looking for, and it should sit nicely next to our stairs. Okay. Now, there are certain layers that are going on here, so we're going to go to face, and we're going to pull that up a little. And we got two of these sections. Let's bring that down a bit. Okay, we're going to bevel these edges, so right-click, edge. We're going to take those, edit mesh, bevel. Let's bring that way down to something like that, just so we got a little edge. And we'll do the same down here. We'll take these four, edit mesh, and bevel. And again, we're going to bring down that offset. For that one, it's not so important. For the ones we're going to copy, it is. Something like that. Okay. Right click, object mode, select that guy, Control D to duplicate. So we're going to pull that up. And let's have that one sit on top of that one, like so. We're going to hit Shift D to duplicate that, and Shift D to duplicate that again. All right. So let's see how we're doing on our platform. Like I said, it's close, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to take these edges, edge, select those, these, and these, and not those. All right. And let's bring them down to the level of our platform. All right. So let's check that from this view here. So we're going to bring that down to there. All right. And that will give us this. Okay, cool. Okay, so now we are going to start to build our platform. For that, we are going to tweak the top section of our stairs here a bit, but we're going to start at this end to begin with, okay? We're going to start to create some beams. So we're going to take a polygon cube, pull that out, pull it up, make sure it's proportionate so it kind of fits the scene, and we can tweak it once we've got them in position. Okay, and I want these to hug the building, if you know what I mean. So we're gonna go to our top view, and we're gonna bring that in. Let's just check this. That's it. Dum 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 dum. Let me think for a second, guys. All right. We're going to take this one. We're going to hit E. We're going to rotate it to 90 degrees, like that. Like I said, we're going to go to our top view, hit W, move that up, move it in. So it's going to be hugging the wall. And let's get that in nice and tight like that. Okay. We're going to move that up a little bit. And let's hit R and let's scale that out. And that's going to be quite a bit of our platform. So I'm going to scale it out so it's just outside of our stairs in total. Okay. We're going to hit Control D to duplicate that. Hit W. We're going to move that over there. And make sure you are hugging the wall again. Okay. And then we're going to hit Control D again. Move it in. Hit E. Rotate that by 180. And hit W. So select it, hit W, and move that up here. Like that. And we're going to stretch that out a bit. And we are going to tweak that when we need to, but for now, we're good. Okay. So now we're going to take this guy. We already got it selected. Control D, hit W, and pull that out. Like that. Select that guy, hit Control D, F to zoom in, pull it out like that. We're going to take this guy, Control D, F to zoom in. There we go. And let's see what we can do at this end. Okay. So we're going to take this guy and this guy, mesh, combine, Control D, pull that out, and let's see what we need to do with our stairs. Okay. All right. So modify center pivot. It's touching our building. And we are going to select these, mesh and separate. I'll take this guy, modify center pivot, and get them in like that. Which gives us this, all right? So let's see if we have any issues where we need to fix something. Now, technically speaking, this shouldn't be a problem, but nevertheless, we're going to tweak that. So right-click vertex, drag select that top section, pull it down so it's sitting inside that beam there. And this isn't necessarily a problem because from a construction standpoint, that is doable. Okay. All right. So we can create the floor for the platform here, but before we do that, we're going to create some corner posts. So we're going to create a cube. We're going to drag select that. We're going to pull that up. Let's make sure that it's square, so 1.5 by 1.5, like that. Switch to our top view. And we're going to move that in and move that over to the corner. Hit F to zoom in so we can get that kind of clean. We just need to tweak this one. Edge, select that edge like that. Okay, so that one looks good. Control D, move it over to that corner, hit F to zoom in. There we go. We're going to take these two, like that, hit Control D, pull them over, hit F to zoom in. Like that. And we need to move these guys up. Hit W, pull them up. Until they are sitting on top of our deck like that. Let's see if we are still okay. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. All right. Unfortunately, these are a bit big, so I'm going to hit R. Sorry guys, I need to scale them down a bit and stretch them out a bit. And hit W and pull them down a bit. I think that looks a little bit better. Okay. Okay, so we got that. We need to copy a few of these. So we're going to go back to our top view. And I'll take that one and that one. Hit Control D. And let's move that to about there. Control D again. To about there. Control D again to about there. Let's check that from this view here. Spacing doesn't look too bad. All right, cool. And now we need a few here, okay? So I'm gonna take this guy, hit Control D. I'm gonna move one there. Control D again, move one there. Control D again, and move one there. I'm gonna go to my perspective view. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, not that one. Hit Control D and move them over there. Make sure they're sitting clean, if you know what I mean, like that. Okay, cool. And now we can take these, not that one, mesh, separate, mesh, separate, that one, that one, that one, and that one. All right. Control D. Go to this view here. Hit W, pull one up to the top like that. And Control D, pull one down there. And one there. Which gives us these stairs and this section here. Okay. So now we're going to start with the part of the building. So we're going to right click, face, select that, edit mesh, extrude, hit W, and we're going to pull that up. Okay. Now remember, we got people walking here, so proportionately speaking, we need to have a situation where height-wise and all that stuff, doors are suitable, fitting, etc. Okay, so that's what we're going to do next. So we got that. We're going to do some windows here, there, and there, and we'll do a door and a window here. Okay, so we're going to start with this guy. Right-click face, select that face, edit mesh, extrude, hit R. scale that in, maybe something like that. And we're gonna pull it up a little bit. So we get something like this. All right. Edit mesh, extrude again. Hit W, pull it out just a little. Edit mesh, extrude again. Hit R, scale it in just a bit. Edit mesh, extrude. Hit W and pull that back in. All right. I'm just going to get rid of these edges here. Right click edge. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. So that's one of our windows. We're going to right click here, face, edit mesh, extrude, hit R, scale that in, push that up. Bit more, something like that, and pull that one down a bit. Alright, right click face, select that face, edit mesh, extrude, hit W, pull it out just a little, edit mesh, extrude again, hit R, scale that in. Should have the same thickness. Edit mesh, extrude, hit W and push that back. Right click edge, 1, 2, 3, 4, and hit delete. Okay. Now in this case, we can actually widen up the window a little bit. So we're going to select these edges and select those edges. And we're going to hit R and we're going to, looks like I got something back there. Hang on. There we go. Okay. And we're going to stretch that window out to something like this. All right, cool. Okay, so we're going to go over here, right click face, select this guy, edit mesh, extrude, hit R, scale that in. Now we want that to match the window on the other side. So we're going to hit F. And we're going to stretch that back out until we have the right height. And we're going to, let's do it this way. Hit W. Okay, right click edge, select that edge. Pull that down until we're at the bottom. We are going to select that edge. We want the outside for that, and select that edge, and we want the outside for that. All right, cool. Back to our perspective view, right click face, select face, edit mesh, extrude, hit W, pull it out, something like that, edit mesh, extrude again, hit R, scale that in. And for that, we need this view again. So this looks pretty much spot on. All right. And edit mesh, extrude again. Hit W and push that back in. Just a bit. All right. We're going to get rid of these edges. Right click edge. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so we've got window, window, window. Here we want a window and a door. All right, so right click face, select that face. First we're going to throw in some edges. So we're going to go to this view. We're going to go to edit mesh, insert edge loop tool, and we're going to throw one in at the top of the window, one at the bottom of the window, one there, outside window. We'll do one here for the smaller window, here for the door frame, and here for the door frame, which will give us this scenario. We're going to hit Q, then we're going to select that edge. We're going to delete that. Our platform is going to be there, so that's fine. Let's deal with this window first. Right-click Face, select that, Edit Mesh, Extrude, hit W, pull that out just a little, Edit Mesh, Extrude again, hit R, scale that in, maybe a bit more, like that, okay. Edit Mesh, Extrude again, hit W and push that back in. Okay, so now for our door, and we can have a little step there later on. Select that face, Edit Mesh, Extrude, hit W, pull that out, Edit Mesh, Extrude, hit R, scale that in. Now let's tweak that a bit. Looks like we need to manually tweak that. Right click edge. I want just this edge here. Hit W, pull that up like so, which gives us that. That's okay. Right click face, so we got this face. Edit mesh, extrude. Hit W, push that in a bit. And then we're going to make a little window in that door. So, edit mesh, insert edge loop tool. We'll put one in. Try to put one in. No. I want one not there. Why am I not getting my... Okay, we'll do it differently. Right click face, select this face, edit mesh, extrude. We're going to scale that. Push that up. Looks like it's going inwards. And that is not what I wanted. Alright. Something like that. Okay. Edit mesh, extrude again. Hit W and push that in like so. Okay. Let's clean it up a little bit. Right click edge. I'm going to select these. I'm going to select these. I got one going on there that I want to get rid of. And I got one there and one there. Let's get rid of those. One there. One up there. Okay, pretty much what I was looking for. All right. We're going to clean up the roof here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get rid of those. We're going to right click, select face, edit mesh, extrude, hit R, and we're going to scale that roof out. Check our top view. We want to make sure that this at least covers our whole balcony, if you will. Okay. So that looks about right. Let's see. Something like that. Okay. Then we are going to go to Edit Mesh, Extrude, hit W, pull that up. So we get something like that. And we'll clean those lines up later. Edit Mesh, Extrude, hit R, scale that in, and hit W and pull that up. So we'll get something like that. Alright. Right click, get an edge. I'm going to take a couple of these edges. Just Clean that up a little. All right. Okay, so now we need to create a little floor here for our balcony so people don't fall through. All right. And we're simply going to create a plane. I'm going to pull that up. And we're going to pull that in. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to select this whole section here, right-click Object Mode, and we'll just pull that up, okay? Which will allow us to move this in. Check from our top view so we can see what's going on. Hit R to scale that in quite a bit. And let's tweak it on site, if you know what I mean. Okay, we're going to hit W. We're going to pull that down until it's just sitting inside. We're going to push that out to there. Right click edge, select that edge, push that in. Select that edge, push that in. That's fine. That section we need to extend. Let's see, height-wise should go to about here. Okay, so we're going to go to Edit Mesh, insert Edge Loop Tool. We'll do one right there. To do it properly, I have to do it from my top view. Very hard to see. I can't see it at all, actually. So we'll do it from there. All right. We're gonna, Control Z. We're gonna select that edge. Hit W. Edit Mesh, Extrude. Hit W. Pull that out to about there, so you can still walk up and not hit your head, if you know what I mean. Let's do it back a little bit. Yeah. Something like so. All right, cool. Okay, so we got that. Then we are going to take another plane. We're going to get that into position. F to zoom in. All right. We're going to pull that down. Pull that out. Right click edge. Select that edge. Push that in. Take that edge. Pull that out like so, which gives us good cover. And let's go to Edit Mesh, insert Edge Loop Tool, put one in right there, hit Q, and then select that edge, Edit Mesh, Extrude, hit W, and move that over here. Hit F to zoom in. That looks about right. Okay, and then we just need to close the gap underneath our stairs. Let's see, do we? Yeah. Okay, so for that, we're gonna select this guy. Right click face. Select that face, Edit Mesh, Extrude. Hit W and move that out to close that gap. Right to the end there. All right. We're going to go to Edit Mesh, insert Edge Loop. We're going to put one in there. And we're going to hit Q, right click face, select that face, edit mesh, extrude, hit W and pull that up until it's level. And we'll just bring that in. So right click edge, take that edge and that edge like that. Okay, that cleans it up quite a bit. Now, you don't want somebody to fall down here, right? So they come up here and then they fall in that hole there. So we're going to get a quick crossbar for that. And then we're going to take one from, we'll take this one, right? Right click object mode, Control D, pull it out, pull it up, hit F to zoom in. Let's put that in there, scale it in quite a bit, hit W, move it over. Let's switch to our top view. 4. Okay. And by now it's a bit tricky to see, but nevertheless, we're going to give it a try. Okay. And for some reason, I think it's just easier to check on that from here. That looks fine. Pull that up to there. Right click vertex, drag select those, and pull that out there. Right click object mode, take the whole thing, pull it up like that. That looks about right. Okay, cool. Do we need to repeat that? Yeah, why not? Control D, pull it down there. All right, so nobody's going to fall down there. So that looks fine. And now we just need to close this gap here. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so we got our little plateau here. Okay, I'm going to right click, go to face, select these two, edit mesh, extrude, hit W, pull that out. To here, like that. And we're going to create one. Yeah, actually we're just going to put an edge loop in here, edit mesh, insert edge loop right there. And we're going to select these two faces down here, which is kind of tricky. We'll hit 4 for shaded mode, wire mode, sorry. Face. What the frick is that? That should be that one and that one. What the? Hit Q on my keyboard, 1 and 2. There we go. Edit mesh, extrude. 5 for shaded mode. Hit W and pull that down. All right. So that's our plateau. That's our little step there. Let's take the rest of our building. Right click object mode, select this guy, pull it down. Make sure we got it sitting okay. So that would be there if I'm correct. I have to zoom in. All right, let's bring this down a bit more, because height-wise that looks a bit better, and I want to have this door. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, like that. Okay, we're almost there, guys. We're gonna throw on some materials. Hit R to scale that out, and scale it out quite a bit. That's fine. I'm gonna right-click, go to Object Mode. I'm gonna select my entire object. Right? Right-click, assign new material, Lambert, color, white. I'm going to right-click, go to Face, and I'm going to select all my windows. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Okay, looks like I got everything. Right-click, assign new material, MIA_X, material tab, presets, glass solid, and replace. There we go. We're going to go to our render settings. We're going to select mental ray, indirect lighting, physical sun and sky, and I'm going to click global illumination while I'm here. Let's go to Windows Outliner. Let's find our, where's our sun? Here it is. Okay. Hit W, pull that up, pull it out, and let's just check our sun direction. Okay, I'm going to rotate that a bit. I want it pointing towards my house. Something like that. Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay, cool. So that's my sun. Back to my render settings. Quality tab, let's do 1.5 or so. Common tab, image size, HD 1080. Looks like I got most of it. And let's give our floor plan some color as well. Right click, assign a material, Lambert, and let's do light gray. Okay, let's choose an angle for our render. Let's say something like this, good view on our stairs and so forth. Maybe it's cooler to do something, yeah. We spend a lot of time on the stairs, so we don't want that to be missed, right? Just figuring out what a cool angle is. Okay, we'll go with this. All right. So I'm going to do a quick render. I'll pause the video while we're rendering, so you guys don't have to wait for that, and I'll be back in a sec. Hang on. Hi guys, this is a final render. Well, it's not exactly the guard tower from Walking Dead, but you know, it's a close look-alike, if you will. Nevertheless, this is about the modeling, not necessarily the object. So hopefully you learned something from this tutorial. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you got any questions, let me know, and see you guys next time. Bye.